What are unsafe act practice? It is an act of an individual who violates safety norms, a work done wrongly, without following proper methods of work, ignoring use of safety appliances, norms is called unsafe act practice. Unsafe or substandard acts, practices. Horseplay, tease ignorance, laziness, shortcut ignoring site safety rules, working under the influence of alcohol, liquor or other drugs, failure to secure, failure to warn, failure to secure, failure to warn, operating at improper, unsafe speed, making safety devices inoperative, removing safety devices, guards, non-use of PPEs, failure to use PPEs, using PPEs incorrectly, using equipments unsafely, using hands instead of tools, using defective equipment, using tool, equipment improperly, use of wrong tools, improper loading, unauthorized driving, operating, unauthorized work, entry, unskilled, inexperienced workers for site work, meddling, tampering with electrical connections, leaning to the pilling bore, throwing of material and tools from the top to the top, climbing moving vehicles, welding operation in flammable, explosive atmosphere, storing O2 and C2H2 together, improperly, non-use of pressure meter gauge, flashback arrestor, non-return valve, non-use of guy rope for heavy load, carrying gas cylinder in JCB, excavator bucket instead of doing it in wheel-mounted trolley. What is unsafe condition? The environment or location which is not safe to work or cause an accident. When the workspace, area, machinery is left in that position which is dangerous, hazardous to the people, cause damage to the machinery, equipment is said to be unsafe condition. Unsafe, substandard conditions. Violation of site safety rules. Improper, faulty planning. Tools and machinery. Poorly maintained plant and equipment. Presence of defects in conditions. Error in design. Mushroomed tools. Improper guarding or unguarded machine. Improper or inadequate protective equipment. Defective tools and equipments. Omission of essential safety requirement. Faulty planning. Excavation. Excavated area not barricaded. Open excavation, pit, ditch, trench. Non-display of signboard. Inadequate warning system. Improper excavation or no proper sloping. Improper access or egress. Poor housekeeping. Slippery flow. Disorder. Improper material stacking. Spillage of oil, grease, chemical. Materials lying here and there. Confined space. Congested or restricted access. Improper access or egress. Flammable, explosive atmosphere. Hazardous environmental conditions, gases, dust, smokes, fumes, vapors. Noise exposure. Radiation exposure. High or low temperature exposure. Inadequate or excessive illumination. Electrical. Substandard electrical tool, equipment. Electrical equipments without earthing. Joints in cables. Non-use of ELCBs, RCCBs. Damaged circuit breakers. Incorrect fuse. Flammable material too close to electrical equipments, near DG. DG, DP, DB without cover, shed to protect from rain. Inadequate circuits. Overloaded circuits. Loose connections. Overheating of cables. Cranes, lifting operations. Lifting tools and tackles without TPI. Overturning. Overloading. Unsuitable support or inadequate basis for crane. Loss of load. Failure of load. Lack of maintenance. Failure of load-bearing part. Unsafe, substandard slings. Damaged sling, deshackle, eye bolt, safety. Sling. Not working horn, swing horn, over hoist and boom limit switch, angle indicator. Lifting beyond SWN. Inadequate number of dog clamps. Non-securing during lifting operations. Non-use of guy rope, tag line. Operator, rigger not competent. No barricading. Non-display of signboards. Welding, gas cutting. WR without earthing. Loose connection. Joint, cut, damaged welding cable. Welding holder insulation damage. Ammeter, voltmeter not working in WR. Non-use of circuit breakers. Working method not suitable. Welding, gas cutting operation in wet place, water, confined space, gaseous ATM. Near flammable materials. Inexperienced welder, gas cutter. Haphazard storing of gas cylinders. Gaseous atmosphere. Flashback arrestor, non-return valve not used. Cylinders without pressure gauges broken. Cylinders valve capes missing. Long and damaged hoses. Non-use of trolley for gas cylinders. Gas cylinder in trolley but not fastened with chain. No fire watcher, firefighter, firefighting. Ladders and ramps. Unsuitable and weak. Not secured from top or at bottom. Too steep, not maintaining for 1/75th of a degree. Not built by sound material. Improper rungs. Inefficient, improper supervision. Personal factor. Inadequate capability. Lack of knowledge. Lack of skill. Stress. Improper motivation. Job factor. Inadequate leadership, supervision. Inadequate engineering. Inadequate purchasing. Inadequate maintenance. Inadequate tools, equipment. Inadequate work standard. Wear and tear. Abuse or misuse. Type of contact. Struck against. Struck by. Caught on. Caught in. Caught between. Slip. Fall on same level. Fall on below. Overexertion. Contact with. Electricity and heat. Cold. Radiation.